Welcome back to my channel. Today we have to start from exercise miscellaneous of chapter 2. So start with question number 1. Question number 1 is given as the relation f is defined by fx. The relation g is defined by gx. Here two relations are given, fx and gx. Show that f is a function and g is not a function. We have to show that your relation f is a function but g is not your function. So start with the solution. Fx is given as x square for 0 is less than equals to x less than equals to 3 and fx equals to 3x for the values 3 is less than equals to x less than equals to 10. So we have to solve for x from these two equations. So from 1 and 2, x square equals to 3x, or you can write x equals to 3. Clear? Now for this value, for this common value of x for both the domains, means 0 is less than equals to x less than equals to 3 and 3 is less than equals to x less than equals to 10. Common value of x is your 3. So for equation 1, fx is 3 square 9, and also for equation 2, fx is your 3 multiplied with 3 is 9. So fx gives unique value at x equals to 3. Therefore we can write it is a function. It is a function. So we have to prove here that relation f is your special type of relation, that is your function. Now we have to prove the second part, that gx is not your function. So first clear this one, then we start with your gx. Now the relation gx is defined as x square for the value 0 is less than equals to x less than equals to 2 and gx equals to 3x for the values 2 is less than x less than equals to 10. These two equations are given for relation gx. Now from 1 and 2, your x is 3. Okay, and here common value is your 2 for both these relations defined in this domain. So for equation 1, we have to find gx as 2 square means 4, and for equation 2, gx is your 3 multiplied with 2, that is your 6. Both the values are here. Gx gives two different values. For x equals to 2, so it is not your function. So it is not a function. Clear? This is the solution for your question number 1. We have to show that the relation fx is your function but gx is not your function. It means if a relation gives unique value for the value of x, means the range gives unique value, the image is your unique for the two values of x, then it is a function, otherwise it is not your function. So start with your question number 2. Question number 2 is, if fx equals to x square, find this value. Here the value of fx is given and we have to find this value. So for f1.1, your fx will be 1.1 square, means 1.21. 11 square is 121, so 1.1 square is 1.21. And f1 is 1 square means 1. So value for this is 1.21 minus 1. 1.1 minus 1 means 0.1. So this will comes out to be 0.21 over 0.1, means we have to remove these decimals. Here two zeros are coming in the denominator and in the numerator 1 0. So on solving this, the value find out to be 2.1. 2.1 is your answer for this value. So this is the solution for your question number 2. Okay, got it? Now start with your question number 3. Find the domain of the function fx. We have to find here domain for this function. So start with the solution of question number 3. For real value of fx, your denominator should not equals to 0. Means x square minus 8x plus 12 should not equals to 0, or we have to factorize this for two values of x square minus 2x minus 6x plus 12 not equals to 0, or x minus 2 minus 6 x minus 2 not equals to 0, or x minus 2 x minus 6 not equals to 0. It means x not equals to 2 and x not equals to 6. So here we have to find out two values that should not be equals to 2 and 6. So here domain for fx will be your, so domain for fx will be r minus 2 and 6. Okay, r minus 2 and 6 means real values में से अगर हम माइनस कर देंगे value of x equals to 2 and 6, then it will be your domain for this function. So this is the complete solution of your question number 3. Clear? Now start with the question number 4. Now question number 4 is find the domain and the range of the real function f defined by. Here function fx is given. We have to find out your domain and range for this function. So start with the solution. For domain, your fx should be real, that is under root x minus 1 greater than equals to 0, or x minus 1 greater than equals to 0. It means x will be greater than equals to 1. So domain comes out to be 1 to infinity. We have to take the close bracket from 1 and open bracket with infinity, because the value for greater than is not defined here. The point is not defined up to which point is x is greater. So we have to take the domain as close bracket from 1 and open bracket with your infinity. And for any k, under root of k minus 1 is greater than equals to 0. Okay, or your k will be greater than equals to 1. It means range is nothing here but it's a subset of 1 to infinity. Clear? We have to define your range for any point k, and it will be your subset of the value of the domain. Clear? So this will be the range and domain for your question number 4. Now start with the question number 5. Question number 5 is given as find the domain and the range of the real function f defined by. In this question also we have to find the domain and range for the real function fx defined as mod of x minus 1. And we have to write the value of mod as such: x minus 1 for x is your greater than equals to 1, and minus of x minus 1 for x is your less than equals to 1. We have to define mod as such. Okay, then domain for this mode of x minus 1 is your real values r, and as fx is defined for real values, so its domain will be your r, and range will be check here for the range. If we put 1 in this equation, so 1 minus 1 comes out to be 0. Okay, and greater than 1, 2 minus 1, positive values only in this domain, and for this domain on putting 1 it gives 0, and further less than 1 values, for less than 1 values we have to put -2 -1 means minus of -3 means +3. So for both the domains the value comes out to be 0 and only positive values. We have to find for both the domains that the values comes out to be your only positive real value. So range will be R positive union your 0. So this is the range for this function. Clear? यहां से देखिए आपने 1 पुट किया for greater than equals to 1, so value comes out to be 0, and for further greater than 1, for further greater than 1 values, the value of fx comes out to be positive, and also for this x less than equals to 1, the values comes out to be your positive only. So in the range we have to take R positive union your 0. So with this we have to complete question number 1 to 5 of your miscellaneous exercise. बाकी का नेक्स्ट करेंगे नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में. सो आज का टॉपिक आपको समझ आया होगा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 to 5 ऑफ योर मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज. फर्स्ट इनको करके देखिएगा, देन वी हैव टू प्रोसीड फर्दर फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस ऑफ योर मिसलेनियस एक्सरसाइज. थैंक यू सो मच.